Ujantam Rama Rameti Maduram Maduraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakam Mande Valmiki Kokilam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kritamastakāñjalim Bhashpavari Paripurnalochanam Marutim Namatarakshasantakam. Whenever we face any kind of obstacles, any kind of challenges, all that we need to do is to contemplate on Maruti. Because he is the one who stands as the supreme example. The supreme example for one who can achieve the unachievable with the power of Ramanama, which is accessible to one and all. Rama may or may not be accessible, but Ramanama is accessible. And it is Maruti who shows us the way. In the D of devotion, there are two more Ds. Desiring and deserving. Desiring and deserving are both equally important. It is necessary that we must have that burning desire for union with Bhagavan. At the same time, we must also be deserving for Bhagavan's grace. Maruti demonstrates how, when one desires and deserves, one gets bountifully rewarded. And we have seen how Rama rewards Hanuman. Yohi brityo niyukta san bhatro karmani dushkare kuryat tadanuragena tamahuhu purushottamam. The Purushottama, Ramachandra, calls Hanuman the Purushottama. What more can one bhakta ask for? That greatest reward of being called Purushottama by the Purushottama. Rama calls Hanuman Purushottama. And he says, Kanniyoge niyuktena kritam Hanumataha. Nachatma laghutam nitaha sugrivaschapi toshitaha. Having successfully completed the task assigned to him, Hanuman has done more than what was asked of him. So, Sugriva, you should also be very happy. So, in continuation of Rama's definition of Purushottama. Why Rama calls Hanuman Purushottama? Because the one who has carried out more than what was required of him. A servant who is skilled, who is capable, not only just achieves the task that was given to him, but achieves more than what is required of him, keeping in mind the true feelings of the master. Ahamcha Raghuvamshamcha Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha Vaidehya Darshanenadhya Dharmataha Parirakshitaha. Now Rama makes a sweeping statement. He looks at Hanuman and says, Hanuman, finally you have protected me, protected Lakshmana, protected the entire Raghuvamsha, he says. The protector calling Hanuman the protector. Looking at Hanuman, says, Ahamcha Raghuvamshamcha Lakshmanamscha Mahabalaha. Hey Mahabala, hey Hanuman, you are my protector. As you have protected me, you have also protected Lakshmana. And as you have protected both of us, you have also protected the entire Raghuvamsha. Why is Rama saying that? Vaidehya darshanena dharmataha parirakshitaha. Rama is everyone's life. But Rama's life is Sita. So therefore, having discovered Sita, now you have brought back my life, and by bringing back my life, you have actually brought back life to everyone, to Lakshmana, to Bharata, to Shatrugna, to all the Ayodhya Vasis, and to entire Raghuvamsha, he says. Idam tumamadinasya manobhuyaha prakashiti. Idihasya priyakyartham kurmi sadrisham priyam. But Rama says, hey Hanuman, you have done so much for me. You have done so much for me, Hanuman. I'm now feeling very sorry. Because can I do anything which will be compensating for what you have done for me? Can I do anything in order to reward you? What kind of reward? He is already called Purushottama. So Rama is feeling very sorry. He says, Idam tu mama dinasya. Rama is feeling extremely sorry. Extremely feeling manobhuya prakashati yedihasya priyakyartun kurmi sadrisham priyam. What can I give you that which is befitting to what you have done? Right now, I am not the king. If I were the king, I could have given you something befitting. But I am not the king. And I have nothing with me that is something which is befitting to give you. No, this is another aspect of Purushottama. Bhagavan is Purushottama. Why he is Purushottama? Because the Shastras call him, he is Purushottama. Uttama Purushastvanyaha Paramatmetu Dahrata Yo Lokatrayamavishya Vibhatti Avyaya Ishvaraha. Who is Purushottama? The one who pervades, permeates, rules the entire universe. He is Purushottama. That is one definition of Purushottama. Bhagavan is also Purushottama because we also, during Vamana Avatara, we also understood why Vamana was called Purushottama. Adhama Purusha is one who gives based on the principle of quid pro quo. If somebody gives me, when I take, maybe I will give. Give and take. There is no giving without taking. He is Adhama Purusha. Giving is only based on taking. Madhyama Purusha is one who gives without expecting anything in return. But Uttama Purusha not only keeps giving, he gives, keeps giving, but at the same time, he also belittles himself. Belittles himself to such an extent that the one who is receiving is made to feel that he is greater. Because the receiver always should feel greater. Whenever we give charity, that's why charity cannot be given in a way that the receiver is actually made to feel inferior. That is not Sattvika charity. The receiver should feel greater. The giver should feel inferior. That is Uttama Purusha. Here Rama, he is belittling himself. Now we are seeing another aspect of the Purushottama. Purushottama Hanuman, Purushottama Ramachandra is saying, what can I give you? I have nothing to give you, hey Hanuman. Yesha sarvasva bhutastu parishvango hanumataha maya kalamimam prapya dattastaya mahatmanaha. Possibly I can only give you one reward, hey Hanuman. He has already rewarded him enough with all the praises. He has glorified Hanuman. He has even called him Purushottama. But still Rama is not satisfied. He has not given him enough. To such a great one like you, a Hanuman, who attained success, unimaginable success. Everything can be given. But what is that which is something special, which is more special than anything that can be ever given? I will give myself to you, hey Hanuman. What I can give is, I can give you my embrace. Parishvangaha. Ityukta Priti Krishtango Ramastam Parishasvaje Hanumantam Kritatmanam Kritakaryam Upagatam. Immediately Rama gives the ultimate reward to a bhakta. He embraces Hanuman so very tightly. Now look at the way Valmiki writes this. Ityukta Priti Krishtangaha. When Bhagavan embraces the bhakta, it should be bhakta's body that should undergo all horripilations. But here, Rama's body is all undergoing horripilations. Preeti Krishnanga, Rama is experiencing the joy of love all over the body, with currents flowing all through the body. Rama is so very pleased to embrace Hanuman. Obviously, Hanuman is thrilled to receive it, but more than Hanuman, Rama is experiencing that ultimate joy of tightly embracing the ultimate reward that any bhakta can get. When we contemplate on Rama embracing Hanuman, we also need to understand how this applies to us in our day-to-day lives. Because this visual of Rama embracing Hanuman is so very important to us, so very reassuring to us. Now, our conception of Bhagavan, our understanding of Bhagavan dictates the way we relate with him. The way we conceive Bhagavan is the way we relate with him. If we conceive Bhagavan as somebody who is far away, who is not easily reachable, who is not easily accessible, the way we relate with him will be based on that understanding alone. Then we will continue to keep praying to him. When will you ever come and save me? When will you ever come protect me? When will you ever come do this for me? When will you ever come do that for me? This is the way we always relate with him. But when we understand that Bhagavan is not far, far away, in fact, when we visualize Hanuman being embraced by Rama, we should also visualize each and every one of us being embraced by Rama. Because whether we recognize it or not, whether we acknowledge it or not, we are already in his embrace. Every moment of our life, he is tightly embracing us. In fact, when we talk about pervasion of Bhagavan, yachakinchit jagat sarvam drishyate shruyate piva antarbahishchatat sarvam vyapya narayana stitaha. No, Narayana is antarvyapti, bahirvyapti. Through the antarvyapti and bahirvyapti, he pervades and permeates. What does it mean? Which means everyone, everything in this world is in his embrace. His pervasion means he is embracing us. He's embracing us from within. He's embracing us from without. Outside of his embrace, nothing can exist. We are all in his embrace. And when we repeatedly visualize Rama embracing Hanuman, we all should be assured that we are in his embrace. And when we realize this, the way we relate with him will completely change. Then we don't start asking him, where are you? Why are you not coming to protect me? We realize that he is already with us, already working with us, already working to us, and already working for us. He is doing everything that needs to be done for our sake. Why should we even ask? Why should we even question him, where are you? We are in his embrace, and in that embrace, all that we need to do is relish the bliss of that embrace and stop asking, because he will do what is required. Hanuman's reward is our reward. And this segment of the Yuddha Kāṇḍa is so very important, where Rama gives that assurance. Dhyatva punaruvachedam vachanam raghusattamaha harinam ishwarasyapi sugrivasyopa. Now, after bestowing that ultimate reward to Hanuman, Rama now has to take the next steps. So this is a very interesting segment of the Yuddha Kāṇḍa, where Rama starts to be concerned. Rama is now worried. And then he conveys his concern to Sugriva, and everybody is listening. Sarvata sukritam tavas sithaya parimarganam sagaram tu samasadhya punarnashtum manomama. The search for Sita is now successfully over. The mission is accomplished. We now know where Sita is. But then, after achieving that success, we all are presented with another important task. That's something which is not an ordinary task. What is the task? Crossing over the ocean. Katham nama samudrasya dushparasya mahabhyaha harayo dakshinam param gamishyanti samagataha. Harayo dakshinam param. Rama is not worried just about crossing the ocean. Rama can any day cross the ocean. And Rama knows Hanuman any day can cross the ocean. But he's looking around, all the Vanaras. How are they going to cross the ocean? No, this is the characteristic of an ideal leader. One who thinks for the sake of all the followers. He is now not worried just because he is missing Sita. That grief is already there. But now added to that, his concern now is we have to now cross the ocean, reach the southern side of the ocean, and this massive army of Vanaras, how are they going to cross this ocean? Yadyapeshyatu vrittanto vaidehya gadito mama samudrapara gamane harinam kimihottaram. Now, on top of this, Sita has already conveyed to Hanuman that Rama, Lakshmana, together with the entire Vanara Sainya, should enter Lanka. Now, Rama has to fulfill Sita's wish. Rama can decide, I will just go with Hanuman and Lakshmana and fulfill the task. Sita is already waiting for the entire army of Vanaras to come. So therefore, Rama has to fulfill Sita's wish. In order to fulfill Sita's wish, the whole army of Vanaras have to cross the ocean. So Rama is deeply worried. How this entire... Now, we always have this question. Once in a while, Rama seems to be behaving very human-like. That is the whole purpose of Ramavatara. Rama, Bhagavan, has to show his humanness. Because if he conducts himself as a superman, as a suprahuman, then we will not connect with him when he faces adversities and endures adversities. The whole purpose of Ramavatara is to demonstrate how to endure adversities being human. That is the purpose of Ramavatara. Purpose of Krishnavatara is totally different. There he shows his paratva repeatedly, and there he demonstrates how to overcome adversities using his transcendence. In Ramavatara, he rarely demonstrates his paratva. Being a mere human, how can I counter any adversity? How do I endure every challenge? So therefore, when Rama grieves for Sita, yes, a husband has to grieve for a wife. The husband doesn't grieve for a wife, he is no husband. A leader has to be concerned about his followers. And therefore, when Rama here feels worried, he is demonstrating how it is important. Now, ityukto shoka sambhranto ramaha shatrirbaraha hanumantam mahabahustato dhyanam upagatam. Rama gets into dhyana, or he starts thinking. So therefore, this is negative thinking here. Now, in a way, that one way to interpret this. Ityukta shoka sambhrantaha, Rama's worried, thoughts of worry. Concern for others is very important. Here we see two examples separated by the ocean. On the other side of the ocean in Lanka, there is Ravana, who is also concerned at the same time, but he is concerned for power over others. On this side of the ocean, also there is Rama, who is also concerned, but he is concerned for others. The difference is subtle and significant. Concern for others over concern for power over others. This is where Rama shows the importance of being concerned. Being concerned is important, but one should not be disturbed. Again, Rama teaches it is important to be concerned, but that should not end up in being one disturbed. If one is disturbed, then one cannot take decisions. So this is what we see. Immediately, Sugriva looks at Rama. Now, Sugriva is also a leader here. He is the leader of the Vanara Sena. So he also has a job. He also has a duty. So immediately, Sugriva, looking at Rama being concerned, he tries to inspire him. Tam tu shoka paridyunam Ramam Dasharatatmajam Uvacha Vachanam Shriman Sugriva Shokanasham. Sugriva misunderstands Rama's shoka here. So Sugriva misunderstands. He tries to inspire Rama. While Rama's shoka, Rama's concern here is to see how Sugriva and the rest can cross the ocean. Sugriva is possibly thinking Rama is still worried about crossing over the ocean and meeting Sita. So therefore, he addresses Rama. And he wants to give some comfort to Rama. He speaks some comforting words. Kim tvaya tapyate veera yathanya prakritas mavaiva bhustajata satam kritagnaha iva saudriham. So he says, oh hero, how you are not an ordinary man. So therefore, there should be no reason for you to actually be concerned. Don't worry, we are all here. Sugriva is giving that comfort feel. Samtapasya chate sthanam nahi pashyami raghava pravrittam upalabdhyam jnate cha nilaye ripoh. You should not be worried about crossing over the ocean. We will find a way. We will find the means. So do not be deeply concerned. Do not take this negative thoughts in your mind. Now, we learn a very important lesson here. We may think here that Rama's thought process is negative because he is thinking, looking at the ocean, and he says, there is a problem here. How can the entire Vanara army cross over the ocean? Immediately we say, why is Rama indulging in this negative thought process, negative thinking? No, we are all told, think positive. Positive thinking is a virtue. Is Rama going against this virtue of positive thinking? Positive thinking definitely is important. We all have this analogy of saying, don't look at the glass half empty, look at it half full. This is the analogy given for positive thinking. Very useful, no doubt. But what if the glass is fully empty? If the glass has holes in it and therefore can never become even half full, then positive thinking there is of no use. What we need to understand is there are several binaries in life. Life is filled with binaries. In the world outside, we experience binaries, heat and cold. And the world inside, we experience binaries, pain and pleasure. Similarly, there are also binaries in thinking, positive thinking and negative thinking. The binaries of life are like the waves in an ocean. Now, whether we like it or not, the waves in the ocean are going to have ups and downs. When we focus on the ups alone, that is positive thinking. Focusing on the ups of life is positive thinking, and hoping that these ups of life will continue forever is not positive thinking, it is wishful thinking. While positive thinking is important, we also need to live with the fact that there are going to be downs in life. Similarly, negative thinking is focusing only on the downs in life. Always and struggling to look at eliminating the downs in life. Whether we not like it or not, we cannot avoid downs in life. So negative thinking means while we are focusing on the downs of life, we also should accept that we have to live without the ups of life. We should accept that we have to live without the ups of life. We should also accept that we should live with the downs of life, because both are unavoidable. Now, positive thinking has its place, negative thinking has its place, but throughout the Ramayana, Rama teaches us that we have to go beyond the binaries of thinking as well. Just how we need to go beyond the binaries of life outside and inside, what is going beyond binaries of thinking? Constructive thinking, effective thinking, which is looking at both the ups and the downs, accepting the fact that the ups are not going to continue forever the downs are not going to stay forever. I'm focusing on not what happens to us physically and emotionally, but what is purposeful, what is meaningful, what is the purpose that need to be achieved. When the focus is on the purpose, then positive thinking is all about looking for the right opportunities when there are difficulties. Negative thinking is all about looking for threats and being vigilant. Both are important. Negative thinking, there is a value in negative thinking where we do not brush aside the stark realities of life. We do not deny. There are going to be downs in life. There is no point in denying them. Therefore, be vigilant, be ready for threats. Positive thinking is about recognizing opportunities in life. Therefore, when we bring both of them together, it is not about seeing the glass half empty or half full. It is first seeing whether the glass has any holes at all. First, ensure that if the glass itself needs to be replaced, better replace it than just focusing on whether it is half full or half empty. Going beyond positive and negative thinking. So this is what Rama demonstrates here. Now, Sugriva now, in the process of assuring Rama and giving him the comfort that is required, starts to tell Rama how crossing over the ocean, how going and rescuing Sita can be easily achieved. Sugriva is doing two things. He's addressing Rama here. At the same time, he's addressing all the Vanaras who have assembled there. In a way, he's making a series of affirmations, basically giving that confidence, not to Rama. In the process of giving it to Rama, he's actually giving confidence to all the Vanaras who are all listening to this conversation. Because not just Rama, everybody is going to look at the ocean and say, oh my God, how am I going to cross over this ocean? What magic is going to happen? Not everyone is Hanuman. How is this ocean going to be tamed? Is it possible at all? Everybody will have this question in mind. And when an army is riddled with doubt, it is important for the leader of the army to rid everybody's minds of this doubt. So Sugriva takes that opportunity and starts making positive affirmations. Sandram Langhayitwatu Mahanakra Samakulam Lankamarohya Ishyamo Anishyamastathe Ripum. We shall make our way to Lanka, hey Rama, by crossing over the ocean. The ocean could be filled with dangers like crocodiles, but we will cross the ocean. We will overcome. All these famous statements. We shall overcome. This is how a leader has to make such affirmative statements. Imeshura samartascha sarvato hariyutapaha tat priyartum Kritart utsaha praveshtumapi pavakam yesham harshena janami takkaschapi dridho mama. Now he's looking at Rama and he's saying, Imeshura samartascha sarvataha hariyutapaha is looking at Rama. This is also a message to all the Vanaras there. We have Rama with us. You should not be worried at all. We have the Shura, Samartha. Look here, the beauty here is, this conversation is being addressed to Rama. In one way, Sugriva is comforting Rama by giving him inspirational words. But on the other hand, he is also passing on the message to everybody who is listening, giving them the assurance and comfort at the same time. Shura, Samartaha, Pat Priyartam Krutotsaha, Praveshtumapi Pavakam. He says, he looks at Rama and says, all the Vanarasena are ready to enter fire on your command. No, they will do anything. Your wish is our command. Esham harshena janami takkaschapi dridho mama. They've all taken this sankalpa, hey Rama, at your command. If you ask them to jump into fire, they are going to jump into fire. He knows Rama is not going to ask them to jump into fire. It is also preparing the Vanaras for what is going to come ahead, because what is going to come ahead is not easy. They have to face the most powerful army on the planet. So this is a preparation. This is the mind games. We will see more of these mind games as the war approaches. But here we see the preparation that Sugriva indulges. On the one hand, comforting Rama. On the other hand, giving affirmations to all the Vanarasena. Seturatrayata buddhyato pashyametam purim tasya rakshasa rajyasya tatatvam kuru Raghava. Hey Raghava, you already think, you should conclude that a bridge is already built and the Vanaras have crossed over and we are already there on the other side. Drishtva tam hi purim lankam trikuta shikare stitham hatam cha ravanam yuddhe dashanadhava dharana. This is another technique that Sugriva is using here for visualization. We all can effectively use this. When we have a goal and we need to achieve that goal, it is not just about telling ourselves that we will achieve the goal. It is about visualizing us fulfilling that goal. So Sugriva is telling, hey Rama, conclude, you can already be assured that the bridge is already built. Visualize the bridge over the ocean and visualize that the entire army is already reached on the other side. And we are already standing on top of the mountain looking at Ravana and his entire army. So which means one need not be worried about what is going to happen in between the end result and now, because be assured that the end result is achieved. So Tvam buddhimatam sreshtaha sarvashastrartha kovidaha madvidaihi sachivaihi sardhamarim jetum samarhasi. Hey Rama, you are the foremost, the one who knows all the shastras. Is now the message to all this. Rama knows what is to be done. He will find a way out. And with that, Sugriva prepares everybody. On the one hand, he is assuring Rama. He is giving him the words of comfort. On the other hand, he is also assuring the entire Vanara Sena of Rama's capabilities. He's being reminding once again that we are all well settled. There need not be any doubt. What we are going to see now is Hanuman adding to Sugriva by giving an account on the way the Ravana's army is organized within Lanka and how they should be prepared even before crossing over the bridge. And with that, based on Hanuman's input, Rama then is going to take the next step in terms of how to move forward. Until then, let's contemplate on Sugriva's role here. Sugriva here plays a role which is very significant. His address has two purposes: comforting Rama, giving him the confidence that the entire army will do anything and everything that he wants. And at the same time, also giving the assurance to the entire army that they should have no doubts. The leap of faith, when we take any leap, faith, it's always called leap of faith. A leap without a faith is fatal. Any leap, now they're all going to take a leap across the ocean in one form or the other. Hanuman did that. And why did Hanuman succeed? It was a leap of faith. In the history of humankind, the greatest leap ever taken is the leap that Hanuman took. But it was a leap of greatest faith. Now Sugriva knows that while not every Vanara can mimic Hanuman, it is still possible. Rama will have a way. Rama will come up with a way, and therefore he needs to also give that confidence so that there are no doubts in anybody's mind and everybody is fully prepared with the faith that is required to just follow Rama. If need be, jump into fire if need be. That is the kind of assurance that Sugriva gives to all the Vanaras. Let us continue to contemplate on this Sugriva's visualization. More importantly, let us continue to contemplate on the highest of rewards that any bhakta can get from Rama, until we see how Rama takes that momentous decision to move forward in the coming week. Yes, Shri Ram.